it all, people. Welcome back to Crash and Eddie. I'm Eddie. Crash, what's
Just
going on?
hey, everybody. Well, hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. Stop trading for a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Stop trading.
Wait, now you can go. Everything's cool. You can go. Go, go,
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
go,
Okay.
go.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. We're losing too much money. Stop.
The days of
We've
the New
lost
York's
control.
closing bell are coming to an end, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going 24-hour
Yeah.
trading a la the crypto market. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it seems kind of inevitable that that's going to be the way it goes uh, if we want to have fair trading.
Right.
But
So, coin market cap. What do you think of this? I don't like how they do this. I think it delegitimizes, when something's going on, all of a sudden Wall Street Bets is the number one token. And it says,
yeah.
all your memes belong to us. We seek alpha and master beta. Please know that this is a
Where?
joke. Do you see that? It's
No, I don't see it.
They've done this with other things too. So they got Wall Street Bets as the number one coin above Bitcoin. So
Oh, so they're just messing with them.
yeah, it's just kind of a spoof, but it's like it kind of I guess they're saying money's kind of a joke.
Well,
So
yeah, they're also saying we know we know your game,
yeah, yeah,
and these guys they finally just caught up to him and they got him in a pickle, right?
yeah, yeah. These
They got
times
him in a
are
pickle.
phenomenal here. So quick market update. We got Bitcoin's at about 34.5. It's January 29th, by the way, and the market just closed. Ethereum 1372. Crash's favorite tether is at $1.
I know I can't believe how stable that coin is.
It is. It's amazing. That's why they
Yeah,
call them that.
it's so
What the
stable.
heck, man? USDC, when it comes up, is at about 5.7 billion, 5744. So we'll keep watching that. That
Really, is
can,
that what you have?
huh?
I'm on live cryptocurrency prices on Live Coin Watch.
What do you have?
3.36 billion for USDC.
Yeah, I don't. I'm
Market
going
cap.
off this one because this is the biggest one I see. I think that one's not up to date, which is weird though. I know if you
Yeah,
go to Crypto Paprika,
yeah,
it'll be way less too. Or Coin Paprika, is it?
yeah. Maybe they gauge them differently.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't get. I mean, can we get an accurate measurement globally at this point?
Yeah, come on, guys.
We'll get that though. That's
Somebody,
part of this market, right?
yeah, somebody needs to come up with an accuracy coin.
The Nasdaq's supposed to be doing that. I don't know if maybe it's not in place yet to where everything syncs up.
Uh-huh.
And maybe they don't want it so much. So they see now. Coin Paprika has it at 2.766.
Okay, that's a big difference.
I know
That's,
it's ridiculous.
that's billions.
But everyone's got Doge synced up at 5.25 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Well, here I got 6.76 billion for Doge.
yeah, but I mean the price of it.
Oh, price, yeah, $5, 5.2 cents.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that thing was, everyone was like, oh, if it could only get to a penny.
Uh-huh.
So we got this situation with GameStop. Everyone, you guys all know about that. But, the underlining tones of this situation are pretty intense. It's people are sick of being stepped on by the elites and having all different rules. You know,
Hmm.
if you have money, you can make money, but if you don't, don't.
No, only a little bit at a time.
Yep, don't take any risk. You can play the lottery. You could go drop 5 grand on lottery tickets. We'll let you do that.
Yeah, which you have virtually no chance of winning.
Yeah, but putting
That,
five
talk about
thousand
a
into
risk.
GameStop, no way.
Yeah, yeah, they'll allow us to do that because that all goes into the coffers of the government and state government.
Right.
But
But
yeah, if you want
I mean,
to buy
so
some stock and hold on to it and trade it,
yeah.
oh no, that's too risky for you.
So now we have the mighty SEC reviewing volatility amid GameStop frenzy, vows to protect retail investors. That's what they're
Yeah,
about. I mean, they're
yeah, but it
protecting
was
us.
the retail investors weren't the ones that got hurt. It was the Wall Street big hedge funds and stuff that got slaughtered because they were shorting the heck out of it. Right?
Exactly.
Isn't that
Yep. So
exactly right? Yeah. So they're talking out the other side of their mouth again.
yeah, it's they're protecting their friends is what it is. You know, just like they're holding down XRP, the SEC. I mean, there's no question this thing is being held down intentionally for
Hmm.
whatever reason. I sure it has nothing to do with the bank scooping it up at ridiculous prices. And then
Yeah.
once it's up there at nice, reasonable prices, then hey, little guys, come on in. The water's
Yeah.
warm.
Give us some liquidity.
Yep, exactly. It's just
Get
unbelievable.
in, get in quick so we can dump it again.
Right.
Well, buyer beware. I mean, it's people are savvier than the scary thing is there's a lot of people coming into cryptocurrency that don't know the first thing about it and don't know the first thing about trading stocks or any kind of securities, and it is very risky. And I hope they have somebody they know and trust in what they're doing.
Right. Yeah. And you
They could
do. I
they
mean,
could get hurt.
you know what's really scary is these platforms that let you 50 or 100 times on
Oh my
margin.
goodness, yeah,
That is intense. I mean, that's
you
a
could get slaughtered.
yeah. I don't. So no advice on this channel. Just to remind you guys, this is not financial advice. Just for entertainment purposes only and education.
Yep,
Um,
have a little fun.
but don't trade on margin.
No.
It's not advisable.
Mm-mm.
Um, so anything else piquing your interest these days, crash market wise?
Um, Not really. I still like that Udo.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, that's been doing pretty well. UDOO.
What's that at these days?
Um, I don't know. It was up 20 or 30%, I think.
UDOO.
Yeah, it's got pretty good numbers. It's only, over the last year, it's only up 944%. But, I think you can do better than that.
What do you think about this whole
And
market cycle thing, Crash? You hear a lot of people, the old adages in crypto. Oh, here's your bull, and then you're gonna get 6 months to a year of altcoin season. Then we're gonna go back and cycle through Bitcoin again.
hmm
I think those
yeah,
days are gone. I think this is turning into a real market, and I think you're gonna have a multi-year bull market as we move from no utility to utility.
yeah, I can't disagree with that. I do think there's going to be, some pullbacks, and there's going to
Right.
be times where alts are going to do better than Bitcoin, and vice versa. That's why I like diversity, uh,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty adamant about it. I don't deviate much from my um, my top 10, 15 coins that I own.
Yeah, and there's a couple different ways to look at diversity. I mean, the traditional way is cut your risk and stuff, but also especially in crypto in a new asset class, diversity, you're actually getting more exposure to these other opportunities.
Hmm. Yeah, and
Right?
some of like this DeFi thing is just going to be huge. And if you don't have some of the key um, decentralized finance coins, you're going to miss a lot. You're going to miss the boat on a lot of wealth and gain.
What are you thinking of when you say the key coins? What ones are you referring to?
Well, your chain link
Yeah.
is probably the biggest one, and then Aave and some of these finance coins and earn
Right.
coin.
Right.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them,
Yeah, and
and
for
some of them aren't going to make it. But boy, if you look at what niche they're solving,
oh yeah,
and
it's
how
such a
big the
massive
market
market.
is for their particular niche, because a lot of these coins, there's going to need to be several different um, choices out there just to keep the market healthy in that particular niche.
Right. Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
chain link with the oracles. You don't want everybody running on the same platform.
yeah, it's yeah, there's a lot to be determined with the DeFi, but the problems they're solving are
Hmm.
massive and worth a lot of money, and it's just such a big market. There can be many winners, and
Yeah.
we'll see how, there's going to be some pretty big ones. Flare is, I'm stunned at what they're doing. I mean, I didn't see this coming, but boy, they're unleashing some serious value. Um, on that, I got one video from Crypto Edy. Let's listen to just a couple minutes of this. You up for that, Crash?
Yeah, I'd love this. I
You got
was hoping to watch that today.
Hey everybody, it's Edy from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. And just a couple of hours ago, Flare said that they are going to be integrating Doge prior to the network launch. This will allow Dogecoin to be used on Flare trustlessly with scalability EVM-based smart contracts. Now, the response on Twitter was as wide as the Grand Canyon. Everything from, you got to be kidding me, to, wow, that's fantastic. So, where am I on this announcement? Do you remember all the money? Flare Networks is about unlocking all the value. XRP holders are so dang lucky to be gifted FLR. FLR is Spark. And the more integration with other blockchain value, the more valuable the network and its native token Spark will be. Heck yeah. Come on, Dogecoin. I'm going to circle back to this, but I want to put some perspective into it. And it's just really beautiful timing because we've had a very a very amazing 24 hours, which really highlights the value of decentralized finance. Remember, if you are watching this video, you are right here where this dotted line is. It's where the institutional adoption has just begun. So we are going out of just only 2.5% of the early innovators, and we are now moving towards the transformation of early adopters. And as an early adopter, you are going to have a rare, once in a lifetime chance to experience, witness, and see the world make a very incredible change. And I think this change is going to be a huge advancement for people like you and me.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's why we play these videos, people, because these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, I like that chart.
Yeah, that is a good one, isn't it? Nice and simple.
Yeah.
And boy, we are early too. This is gonna be intense.
Yeah.
So, pretty exciting times for all holders except for those of XRP.
Yeah. I don't know.
It'll move. It's going to move hard when it moves.
I mean, how much of that Doge pump do you think was due to the fact that they haven't announced? There was no announcement that they were going to airdrop to them, right?
No, there wasn't. But the announcement was that there's going to be some utility to that token.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, and two, I mean, the XRP community is big and intense, but
Mm-hmm.
boy, one community that rivals it is the Dogecoin community. I mean, they are massive,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been around a long time, and it's mostly over in Asia, but
Yeah.
they have quite a community. So when that thing pumps, they can pump,
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of shows you. I mean, there's a token with 123 billion, 124 billion, I think it has in
Yeah.
float, and at 128. It's one of the larger floats that you see out there.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, that even with that, it'll go up 5, 6, 800%, 1,000%. I think it was over that at one point. It doesn't take as much as you think to move these tokens.
Well, you look at, I mean, the pump they just had. I mean, their all-time high prior to this was back in 2017 at point zero or at 0.2 cents.
This one says 14.
I'm looking at the all-time chart here, and I'm at the biggest peak, which is back in 2017.
I
Well, here,
guess.
here I got here, and okay, now it says 1 point. It's basically 1.5 cents was its all-time high.
Oh, that's the BTC price I'm looking at. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I mean, it's blown it away now. So now I don't know if some of this has to do with that community, Wallstreetbets community. I mean, supposedly there was some chatter about Doge in there, but
Oh yeah, it's all the Reddit group, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah, I think they, and then
But that
yeah.
utility announcement with Flare came out right as this happened too. So it's
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Interesting timing either
But
way, and there's just money floating into it. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see if it sticks. I mean, is it going to go back? I
I don't know. It was up to 7.8 cents,
I know, and I
and
was thinking, well, is
down
this
to
going to go
five
down
two
to
now.
1 or 2 cents? Is it going to just pull back? But it's
I
not.
don't
It's
know.
sticking it, so people aren't selling it.
I don't know. I see it's going straight down from the last 24 hours or the last well,
Yeah,
it
it's been
went
about
up.
5 cents or over all day. So
Yeah.
we'll see. That's going to be a good one to watch for for what it is. But I mean, I just is Flare going to bring that kind of value to all these tokens where they can all just have that kind of utility? Boy, that could be something special if that's the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have an inside look at who they're going to be announcing.
Right. Let's see what
I'll see what I can do about that.
Bitru's got that token at here real quick. Oh, and they announced this Gala Games. Now this is for NFT with Flare NFTs, which that's a massive market too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I guess VeChain's kind of hitting on the NFTs too.
Yeah, they're down quite a bit in the last about 7 days.
What do we got for Flare USD? 24.4 cents. Solid.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just an IOU. But okay, so you had this article from Forbes crash. You want to walk us through this sucker?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just another example here. Goldman Sachs CEO, putting some more fear out there, trying to drive the Bitcoin market down. They don't like it going up that fast because it brings just too much attention to cryptocurrencies. So they want to, they're using their media systems to try to put some more fear out there and keep it from taking off again. But boy, what did it take? Uh, Elon Musk, it took him just to add Bitcoin to his profile, or his
Right.
bio on Twitter. It jumped $5,000 within minutes.
Right. I know. Now you got the spin they put on this. Now, as the Bitcoin price struggles to hold above 30,000 per
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
yeah.
Really? Oh,
Well, it is a
it's
descending triangle that's been developing, so
yeah.
which isn't real positive. However, um, I think the longer we consolidate, the further up the 200-day rolling average comes up to catch up to it. So
Right.
that puts a higher bottom on it.
Yeah, and I just see fundamentally, I mean, you have clinics literally going on now how corporations can get into Bitcoin.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I just.
Yeah.
But Yellen does have her undies in a bunch over this by the same token.
Mm-hmm.
It is not, of course, she's just gonna. The thing is, if they're gonna keep printing, the eventual
What do you
outcome.
expect,
And she is a printer, man. She wants to print way more than her predecessor did.
Hey, if you got the wheels to print money,
Yeah, you
that's
got
a
the
hard
buttons
thing
to
to do.
push them.
That's a hard thing for a person to control.
So it's people are gonna give their backlash now with this stuff. It's gonna be something to behold as people are really getting hacked. You see it globally. People just they want to
Yeah,
be heard and they want freedom.
yeah, the Robin Hood thing,
Yeah.
freezing, that's not good. That's kind of, there was a point in my life when I was in that industry, and I used to look at Robin Hood, and there was another one called Acorn, and that you could shuffle your change on everything you bought into these things, and I'm like, they're just pulling all these people who are really struggling, just trying to keep their neck above water. They're already in the rat race, and they're putting them into the market, and they don't do that for no reason. I think they wanted to get a lot of these people more interested in stocks than getting into cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's
that's another way to slow down the cryptocurrency adoption, is to get people super excited about the returns in the stock market, because they're way higher than they have been over for decades. And so you're really kind of, they're pumping all this money, they're printing all this money, propping up the stock market, making the returns better and better and better, and that's just preventing people from saying, "Oh man, I got to look for something better."
right.
Their ears are closed to the because they don't understand cryptocurrencies. They don't understand, that the last 10 years or 12 years, Bitcoin's average return over that period of time is 200%, where the
Right.
next closest asset class is 20%.
And I think what is really going to be a game changer is when the word gets out, the type of passive income that you can get off crypto.
Uh-huh.
People are just going to flood into this. Companies are, people are. It's
Uh-huh.
like, okay, do I it's it's such a different way to save when it's real money. And it's like, okay, this is actually, you can actually save. Here's interest that I got on this stuff, whereas going to a bank, you're just getting feed to death, and then you're lucky if you can get anything in interest.
Yeah.
And they're struggling.
Nobody talks about interest. There isn't even any competition between banks on interest. They don't even talk about it.
Yeah, it's a joke. And then you're worried about, well, gee, is this bank even going to make it?
Yeah.
I mean, more and more, I'm literally seeing banks boarded up. The buildings themselves, you hear about it.
Yeah. Well, like Cardano, 4.25% APY. Tezos, I'm getting 5.33%.
And that's if the coin does nothing.
That's if it does nothing.
And these these pennies are going to be dollars.
Yeah.
They're just going to be dollars.
I'm just compounding, and my friends, we're just compounding the number of tokens we have.
Yeah. So
there's some. Let's see. There was another one. I think it was paying 7%.
Which one?
Hold on.
Algo is 7. It's around 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's
Algorand, right?
Yep, Algorand. Yeah, and that one's up to that's
7.5 basically. 7.48% APY.
Yeah.
On Exodus.
Yeah. So there's and that's just the Flare token. That's going to be a lot of, I don't know. What do you know about yield farming? Do you?
I haven't dipped into that a whole lot.
I haven't either. It's complicated.
It is, and it's.
And there's some risk, right?
Unless you got a lot of money, it's kind of nominal based on, when you're flipping from product to product, trying to get an extra tenth of a point,
Well, some of these, my understanding is some of them are like 15, 25%. I mean, you can get some good percentages, but you are taking a risk. I mean, it's riskier stuff. These are newer tokens, and boy, I heard. Are you familiar with Cred?
No.
Cred was a borrowing. It's the first. I believe I heard an interview with Caitlin Long yesterday, and this came up, and I guess it is the first yield or the first company where you can basically borrow against crypto, I think is what it is. Like kind of like a Nexo, I believe. And they went under.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see if there is a Cred. I should have looked this up before the show. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, I believe they did. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think this is the token, but it is at 0.001817. So maybe this is the token. Yeah. No, I don't know which one it is, but yeah, so that, and I guess like because of the laws in Delaware, everyone's like, well, okay, well, where's my Bitcoin? That's my Bitcoin. I had my Bitcoin there, so can I have it back? And it's like they're having trouble figuring out whose is whose. So that's what happens when you don't hold your own asset, though, right?
Yep.
You get some yield, that's great, but you have to understand part of the risk you're taking on is giving someone custody to your asset.
Yeah. Yep. I teach people that a lot. Why to diversify your cryptocurrencies into different wallets and different platforms, and how to use them, and what the risk levels are.
Yeah. So good stuff. What else do we got, Crash?
You see Mark Cuban?
No, I didn't. What's
he's
up
talking
with him?
about his he's talking about his crypto portfolio a little bit.
Now he's big on Bitcoin and has been big on it.
Yep, and yeah, right, and he's into the DeFi tokens.
Yeah. It's all coming out now how all these elites have been into it,
Yeah, they've been
accumulated
into it
for
for
a
a long
while.
time. They just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
There's just one. What's this one token? It looks like I looked at the chart today. It was interesting. It's called Friends with Benefits. It's the name of the coin.
Really?
FWB. Yeah. I couldn't figure out what they actually do. I don't think they had a website even listed, but
Friends with Bennies, 1047 a token.
yeah, I think it's only available on Uniswap or something.
Okay.
But
So what?
Cuban was talking about it.
Really?
He holds about $1,000 of an obscure coin called Friends with Benefits.
Interesting.
So when did this article come out? That was on yesterday. So what's the price done since yesterday?
Well, it's 10. It's been up. I mean, it's 1049 or so. It's up 7.6%.
I don't know what it does though. I don't know.
What does it do? This should say somewhere, right?
It talks about its characteristics, but
Yeah.
like its market numbers and stuff, but it doesn't say like a description of what it does.
The circulating supply is 10 million. That's one benefit. It's ranked 3,100. So, yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. So that's always a good. Let's see.
Indication of not to waste your money.
Here's their website. Friends with Benefits tokenized community. A private Discord server. Oh, this is just .help.
Manifesto.
Oh, shoot. Did you see that on the page?
Yeah. On the left there.
There we go. We are collective and unique individuals pushing for a bright future.
Oh, that's nice.
Friends with Benefits is a digital cornerstone between technology and culture communities. Huh.
Oh, the tools for connecting the dots are finally here. What are the tools? Shared identities, diversity, inclusion, responsibility, and peace of mind. How nice.
This sounds like there may be some better assets to invest in.
Yeah.
But Cuban probably got in at a quarter or less.
Oh, they were saying people, a lot of these coins just send him money, send him tokens to put in his wallet, trying to get him to look at them.
Right. Is that right? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, boy. Wow.
Yeah, anything that says manifesto scares me right off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like...
What is Seasons? 4 months and 300 plus members later. Top social token communities on the Web3.
Sounds a little shady, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Sounds very shady. People, we never advise on individual tokens. You know that.
Yeah, we're not advising on this one, that's for sure.
So, good one. Yeah, you're familiar with the over-the-counter market, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a great elitist tool, right? We're just going to end on this. So the over-the-counter market, just so people know.
OTC.
Yep, and you can go in typically it's about 100,000, in a lot of cases 200,000 or more investment to get into like an OTC desk. But what people with money do is they're allowed to buy massive amounts of crypto or stock, but we're talking about crypto here. They can buy big amounts of it at typically like 5 or 10% below the market value or at it. But the key is they don't move the market as they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they buy these, they buy a ton and then they sell it out on the public markets where the markets are.
They can use that. Yeah, they can buy it here and then sell it on the public market and drive the price down.
Yep, and get a better price for their.
They paid 5% cheaper for it on the OTC, anyways, in a kind of a volume purchase, right? And if they want to drive down the market, 5%, they just go buy a whole bunch of it on OTC and then they sell it on the public market and drive the price down.
Yeah. I've always thought that it's just such a scam. I mean, you're just completely screwing over the little guy.
There's nothing fair about it. Why do these people have a benefit of all these benefits and everybody else doesn't?
Right. Looping back to friends with benefits. I mean, we'll go back to that.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's just like keep the little guy down. You have money, so you can do this and not move the market. I mean, in a real market, authentic market, you move the market. You want to buy a lot, great, buy a lot, and you move the market. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but one of the OTC's friend is the SEC.
Yep, exactly.
Benefits.
Exactly.
So.
That's
boy.
So,
anyways,
what's that?
Anything on Davos?
Oh, that boy, that's a good one. We should have hit on that. Let's see real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this show up, people.
Yeah.
World Economic Forum.
I didn't see anything new.
No, I haven't heard much. Well, after all this stuff came out with Wallstreetbets, boy, that's really consumed a lot of the media. But not. See now I think a lot of it's over, and now they just party and put deals together. That's what they're doing now, people. And then they're gonna come on back. Well, it's all virtual though, right? Anyways.
Yeah, it's all virtual. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
I bet they're still meeting in places around the globe.
Yeah, they're getting together. They're getting it done
for the public's consumption.
Yeah, they're getting it done in an effort to protect us. Really, is what it is.
Yeah, they really care very much.
Yeah, it's all about protecting us from
bring up the little people.
Yeah, all the dangers. We cannot help ourselves. They will help us.
Yeah.
So we appreciate. I mean, it's good stuff. We appreciate, especially at Crash and Edy. I mean, it's just a lot of appreciation and respect for, especially the World Economic Forum. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, and the IMF. They.
Do we bring up the owl, Crash? You up for a little owl today?
No. The IMF really needs to have a GoFundMe page because I'd give a lot of money to that.
Right. More than the U.S. gives. Yeah, exactly. So, anywho, not much going on there, but we'll keep you guys posted. Hit the like and subscribe, people. And hit us with comments or suggestions, what you guys want to cover. Stay safe. Never, ever, ever give up. And don't be on the sidelines too long. Things are moving along here, people.
Bye.
Talk to you. Crash, you got anything else?
No, just thank you, everybody, for listening. And we'll talk to you real soon.
We're out. Good day, folks. Crash, you okay, buddy?
Yeah, got a little bit of a cough. I think I have the Rona.
You're scaring me, man. C19 are coming at you hard. Now I probably have it because you had it. Jeez.
Right through the microphone.
That's the latest. It travels over the internet.
Oh no, I think this is the next variant being rolled out.
Right. They rolled out the
As we
inner.
roll out the next series of variants.
Yeah, and these go over the internet. So be careful, folks. Be careful who you're talking to and what you're dealing with, because this stuff will travel over the internet.